Hi, good morning. I'm Tina. I want introduce myself. I'm from Indonesia. So we will learn about mathematics. So I will my presentation. Sorry, I will show my presentation. The majority is the addition, subtraction, associative property, classification of number, and property percentage. Okay, the first one we learn about addition and subtraction. Addition means putting numbers together to get a total or sum. So, and subtraction means taking one number away from another to find the difference. Example, 5 plus 3 equal 8, and 8 means 3. The result is 5. So it's the really easier for example. So the two we have learned about associative property. Associative property applies to addition and multiplication. It means you can group number in any way without changing the result. For addition, a plus b plus c, the result a plus b plus c. And then for multiplication, a x b x t, the result a x b x t. That means for addition, if you put the a the first, so you can out the 8, and then so you put the b and c in the classification. Sorry, it's the associative property. And then for multiplication, a x b and c. And is if you want the first put the a, so you can put x and b in the associative property. Yeah. So we have to note the associative property does not apply to subtraction and division only. Okay. Next, classification of number. If you note the number, if you hold the number, so you can describe for the number is the one natural number. If you're counting numbers starting from one, and then after that 2 and 3, then the whole number, natural number, including from 0, it's mean from the common number. So we use in the life from 0, 1, 2, 3, then integer. If your whole number ending negative, for example, mean 3, mean 2, mean 1, and then eccentric, sorry. Now, rational number that can be expressed as fraction. See, 1/2, 2, 2/2, 3. Then a rational numbers does not can be expressed as fraction. So it's like the square root of 3 and then square of root of 2. Yeah. Then and phi into like to uh okay, we'll back about the division number. It's a division number is like cannot be the fraction, and the example from the root. Sorry, I mean the square root of 2 or phi is used from a question triangle. Okay. The next converting percentage, yeah, as a percentage is from of standard of 100. Yeah. If you use to convert a percentage to decimal, divide by 100. Yeah, is the standard pattern. So example, 17.5% divide 100, the result 0.75. Yeah, if you do convert to decimal to percentage, multiply by 100. For example, 0.4, result 0.4 times 100%. The result is 40%. Now, if you the to convert the first percentage to a fraction with the percentage over 100 and simply v, then example 50 100 equal, sorry, I mean the result of 50 divide 100 in 1/2 2. Yeah, so use everything converting percentage, and every day it's like you use to buy clothes, you use to buy food in the market, so you use the first converting percentage. Okay, next classification of number is that it, yeah, it's like, now, I want to tell you again about classification number. It's the real number. Yeah. I had to explain to the classification number before. Now, I want to explain the real number. Yeah, the real number or rational and irrational number are combined. Yeah. Example, 5 is natural, whole, integer, and rational number. And 0 is whole number, integer, and rational number. And mean 3 is integer and rational number. And v is irrational and real number. You see, v is used to question of the triangle. Then this classification help understand number properties and their relationship with mathematics. Next, addition and subtraction for the detail. If you use addition is combining two or more numbers to get the total called the sum, it is represented by the plus type. And the use subtraction means taking away a number from another to find the difference. It is represented by the mean sign. Example, addition. Yeah, 5 plus 3, the result 8. Adding 5 and 3 gives 8. Yeah, and subtraction, 9 mean 4. The result 5, taking 4 away from 9 leaves 5. Okay, do you understand what I mean? Okay, next importance point. Addition and subtraction are inverse operation. For example, if 9 plus 1, the result 10. And then 10 means 1, the result is 9. Yeah, when adding number, if the sum of digits exceeds 9, carry over the extra digit to the next place value. In subtraction, borrowing might be needed when the digit being subtracted is large than the digits from which subtracted. Okay, next, the converting percentage. A percentage represents a number out of percent. Then it use the convert the percentage to the decimal, divide the percentage by 100. Example, 75%. The equal is, the result is 75 divide 100. The result 0.75. If you use to convert a decimal to percentage, multiply by decimal by 100 and add the percent symbol. Example, 0.4 x 100%, result 40%. To convert a percentage to a fraction, write the percentage over 100 and simply, if possible, example, 40%. The result 40 divide 100, and the result 1/2 2. Now, if you use to convert a fraction to a percentage, divide the numerator by the denominator to get a decimal, then multiply by 100. Example, 3 half 4, result 0.35, multiply 100%, and the result 75%. Yeah. Yeah, maybe if you really learn the first, by the functional adduction as a fraction. And then two, yeah, about the operation, guided from the fraction. Okay, the summary. I will express the summary from adduction and subtraction. Basic, how much to basic operation with the inverse substitute. And the next associative, you must to know the grouping works for plus and multiplies only, and numbers natural. Okay, the next how to know about numbers is like the first, but the natural, and the grow up is the whole, and the next integral, and the next the rational, and then next is the real. The so whole the number, all the number know is the function, and the use is the problem, the arrangement. Okay, the next percentage. Percentage is the being part of 100s and easy conversion. Okay. It is from my presentation. So we use to one question, and how to get to the solve the question. Yes, so I will show you the question mathematics about this. Sorry, we hold on. Okay, I will show you the question is x parentheses plus 3. The result, sorry, uh, I know is wrong, yeah, okay. Sorry, is x, yeah, okay, ini is wrong. Sorry. Okay, we will back the first to solve the fractions. Okay, uh, I used the question multiply 4. Okay. Okay, I want to tell you about the problem for the question. Is the first you solve the parentheses. If you know x plus 3, how the result? Yeah, is the result is 11. And then you can return for multiply. Okay. Yeah, and then you can return the 4. So you get the result is 44. Yes. It's a very simple. Yeah, if you know, yeah, about this. Okay. Today I see I will in the stop. Yeah, stop. In the my presentation. So I have you know the first if you learn about mathematics, the first one you have know the benefit and the origin for the number, and the two you know the how to strategic uh use the one to form the first to problem solve. After that, answer you know the whole number. I mean the is the benefit for the number. You know the fraction over standard from the solve in the question. After that, you you use and then you solve every different question, so you can learn every day. And then now how to the result is, and then you never bored about mathematics is very logical, and then we are common to mathematics every day, so it's very different. Okay, thank you so much from the my listen. Uh, have a nice see you. Bye bye.